The local hospital's chief planner, William Cando, says they continue to make repairs to the 450-ton chiller that went out of service Tuesday morning. Cando says they did receive the fans which were ordered locally to keep patients cool.
Very close to 300 fans, and those have been strategically positioned throughout the hospital. Strategically positioned because you don't want to be, you still have to be careful in certain environments, certain patient rooms of the hospital.
Cando says they anticipate the parts for the aircon to arrive by this Friday, adding that they are working on the facility's second 450-ton chiller, which has problems with its motor. The hospital also hopes to award a $1.8 million capital improvement project to replace the units completely. But Cando says until such time, they still believe the recent power fluctuations contributed to their problem.
I'm not disputing them, but I'm sorry, we don't have a perfect, there is no such thing as a perfect power situation for us. So those systems were definitely affected by the power, and we're not pointing fingers, we're just moving forward, and we're just going to make repairs.
However, Guam Power Authority spokesman Art Perez says the power glitches only affected southern villages, and because GMH's power lines are underground, crews have yet to find out the problem at the hospital.
But we want to rule out anything on GPA's side, and so far everything looks that way, that we don't, because we would have received other calls from surrounding customers, because there's also clinics and other medical facilities around there. They would have called us and said, you know, what's the problem with the power, why is it fluctuating and so forth, and we would record that and send people out, and we don't have any of that at this point.
Perez adds that they will continue to investigate the problem at GMH. Meanwhile, it was tough on the patients that had to bear with the heated environment. One patient, Charles Polino, feels the hospital should be a priority.
The situation is very deplorable because I just came out of dialysis and it was very hot this morning. So the conditions were just haphazard. The floors are all slippery.
But it was a different issue for this hospital visitor. Jermaine Guerrero and his wife just had a baby girl yesterday afternoon. And despite the hot conditions, Guerrero says
it wasn't that bad. What I really had bad was we were actually undergoing delivery and we couldn't find the doctor. The doctor came when my baby was halfway out already. They were actually holding the baby back and telling her not to push because the doctor's not here yet. And we've been calling the doctor for about 15 minutes and he didn't show up.
Guerrero says he will file a complaint with GMH. Nick Delgado, PNC News.